Yachty's in a space where, he was very vocal about New York fashion, his personal fashion, him being a sneakerhead, and a lot of people be wearing shit and all of this other shit. I get it. The OGs ain't really want to shit on him or go too crazy on him, being that we kind of seen the way Yachty dressed prior to being in New York and hanging out with the ASAP mob and all these other cats. And he has collectible pieces that not everybody would want to obtain, but it's a conversation. I'll just say that. A lot of the stuff that he's able to obtain because he has a lot of money. Money will put you in places and rooms that probably you wouldn't have been in prior to having access to money. And that's the thing. Like, style comes with all of that. Either you got it or you don't. Money only creates a Bama. If a Bama's a Bama, guess what? You're just gonna be a Bama with money. You're gonna be buying bad shit and shit that you thought that was it looking from afar because you was never that guy. And then you turn around and purchase it and try to force the public like, oh yeah, I don't know about this. No, we never wanted that shit. That's the difference. Some of that shit that Yachty had was mid at best. But the fact that he had it in his closet and it probably cost a lot, people wouldn't give him credit for being able to obtain it. But that's a whole different conversation. Are you able to obtain it because you got money or you did some hunting? How did you obtain this shit? Because a lot of people back in the day who were really into fashion, guess what? They did a lot of hunting. They did a lot of finding and locating. This brand dropped such and such. This person has such and such link with XYZ. It's only 3 of these left. You got to come over and get. That's how we found the shit. eBay, Poshmark, Facebook. There's different ways. And then they had like people that used to trade on Nike Talk. The conversations about fashion was endless. Tumblr was another thing. And you know what I mean? If you really wanted to find it, there were means to do it, and the people that was in the specific circles knew how to do it. Yachty, on the other hand, I'm not gonna disrespect your closet because you probably got shit that I would wear in there. But me personally, being able to obtain it with a lot of money versus you being in the field and really like being able to locate shit because you was always in the elk is a different conversation in itself. So once again, shout out to Yachty, but I don't know, man. You got to do a little bit more, man. Maybe a little bit more consistent with it, and we might believe you more, man. With that note, don't go too far. We're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna jump right back into the show. So, listen, y'all. Once again, I'm not asking too much. I'm just asking for the follow. I'm just asking for the subscribe. I'm just asking for you to share the content with somebody that you think would appreciate it. Being that I'm 3 seasons in, this is done by me independently. I'm editing, I'm producing, I'm researching content, I'm getting it out to y'all by editing it all and then getting out in a timely manner. So, once again, I just beg and I plead, hit the subscribe button. With all that being said, now is your favorite part of the show? It's fashion and clashing.